Wind down. Absolutely, Amanda. We're posted up, set up, and broadcasting live from Altamont, Kansas, upon the footprint of Labette County High School, yet again for back-to-back games within the four walls of Harrison Gymnasium, home of your Labette County Lady Grizzlies, as they right now are 16-3 on the season, getting set to take on a 13-6 Coffeyville Field Kinley Lady NATO squad. Welcome in, Grizzly fans. This is the Tank Connection pregame show of Labette County Lady Grizzly basketball. My name's Jack Leake III. Alongside me is my father, Jack Leake, and Labette County student Isaiah Kuhn is on the KLKC Sports YouTube live stream. Is an SEK title still in the balance for Labette County and or Coffeyville? Yes. And is seeding change in the sub-state bracket still in the cup as well? Yes. So, how about we win a game tonight, Dad?
Yeah, I'd say so. This, wasn't sure how I was mic'd up there. Couldn't hear myself very well. Been looking forward to this, of course, since we played in the first time. Coffeyville's got a fine squad. Hey, yeah. I think at their place we were down 10 or 12 a lot of that game. Battled back, kind of got our, legendary, I guess you would say, run, and just really got fired up and closed out the game with us, kind of by the skin of our teeth. That's a good win for us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I hate to see the season kind of winding down like this. I'm with you. I can't believe, it was December 14th or 15th whenever, we opened up the season, and then here we are. So for the boys, their last home game.
Yes, and that will lead us in perfectly to kind of sub-state implications. And I am going to save you brain cells and thought processing, everybody listening, and simply just tell you what I think you need to know. Our girls are going to play at home. Win or lose tonight, our girls are going to play at home next Wednesday. We do not know the opponent yet. We'll know that out by tomorrow morning, I'll say. Again, I'm giving you the simple version. Our girls are going to play at home in Altamont, Kansas next Wednesday. Our boys need to win tonight, and they will play on the road on Tuesday. Now, even if our boys lose tonight, as long as Fort Scott does not upset Independence, our boys are still in. So, boys win, play on the road Tuesday. Boys lose and Fort Scott wins, our boys are maybe out of sub-state. We'll cover that later, but again, even if that was complicated, that was the simple version. It can get complicated really quick when talking about sub-state seeding.
Yeah, it sure can, which, it is why ultimately I guess you just finally say, hey, we got a game in front of us, because, you can get caught up in all the, well, if we win by this amount, or if we lose the game, we have an easier sub-state game maybe down, you can really try to get in a chess match in your mind, and before you know it, you've lost complete focus of what's in front of you. So I'm sure Coach Ballmer has this group dialed up, and they've gone through their normal pregame routine, and they'll go out there and try to, win this ball game big.
Absolutely. We can talk about who we think we might play post-game. I'm happy to do that, but we play Coffeyville here in 6 minutes, so let's start with that. As you mentioned, it was Labette County winning over Coffeyville back on January 31st Labette County won 47-45. Landry O'Brien hit 2 big buckets worth 5 points late in that game to give us an edge. She had 19 points back on January 31 at Coffeyville. But you're right, it was Coffeyville controlling 3.5 quarters, 3 quarters of that game. They were up 12, 13, 14, 12 all game long, and Labette County squeezed it at halftime and then got them late in the game. Now, Coffeyville perhaps has thrown at us the best scheme that we've seen all year. Their coaching staff is one of the best. I mean, I think it's their third assistant coach was a varsity coach, if I'm not mistaken, Anita Walker. I mean, she used to be a head coach, and now, she's their third assistant. So anyways, she's on Pittsburgh, I'm sorry. It's Coach Ornalis for them now. But anyways, their coaching staff is very, very strong. And they schemed us well last time and should have had us. They should have. So they're going to feel that this time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so this is a great matchup, I guess, is what you're saying. The Grizzlies, of course, with Coach Ballmer, we have a dynamic staff as well, and so does Coffeyville. That's good to mention. So these are two balanced teams, from the locker room up and from scheming each other. And I will say this, it seems like ever since the season's been about half over, every team we've played the second go-around has started to play a zone against us. And I feel like we've improved a little bit each game against that zone. We were a little rattled early on, shooting shots carelessly and getting frustrated in the last game, especially against Pittsburgh. Stayed patient with the zone, moved the ball, and got it inside. So that's going to be key for us tonight against Coffeyville, because we're probably not going to get a ton of steals on the press. And so just playing a good tactical ball controlling game and getting our fast breaks when we can.
Labette County won their last game against Pittsburgh on Tuesday night of this week, 49-29. And the 2-3 zone that Dad was just alluding to, you're right, is something that teams figured out. Hey, if they're still way better than us, if we want the best chance possible, you got to run a 2-3 zone. Make their bigs beat you. And that is exactly what Labette County did. Our bigs beat Pittsburgh. It was Kinsley Boss with 11, Amory Baker with 10, and Jaden Davis with 6. Landry O'Brien still led Labette County with 13 points, but there were 27 of our 49 points coming from virtually inside the paint, at least all inside the three-point line. And that's what teams have dared us to do. If we're going to try to beat them, 2-3 zone, 2-3 zone, 2-3 zone. Now, Coffeyville is better than Pittsburgh, and so you're right. We might not get as many pick sixes, as we call them, steals and layups tonight as we did on Tuesday. But I think you're right. We've figured out naturally, and I'm sure in practice, how to go against a 2-3 zone. We got the ball inside quite well on Tuesday.
Yeah, we sure did. And we're a much better team when we have 4 or 5 people scoring 10 to 12 points than we are putting it all on one player to score 30, and then 2 or 3 others chip in 3 or 4. So that's just really effective when they can't just focus on one player, because you've got 3 or 4 others that can put it in. So, I'm sure Coffeyville's improved. I know we have. So, man, this ought to be a really good way to end our season, regular season tonight.
A couple other games going on that could impact Labette County and their postseason draw. One of them is in the league. It is Independence playing at home against Fort Scott. That game could impact Labette County's seeding. And then another game that very well could for our first round matchup is Ottawa at Spring Hill. Again, I'm not going to get into the guts of seeding. It's only confusing. But those are 2 games that really impact our draw. Ottawa at Spring Hill and Fort Scott at Independence. So I'll kind of update us mainly on that Fort Scott and Independence score, because we don't care a whole lot about Ottawa and Spring Hill per se here in the SEK teams. But we will keep you updated on that Fort Scott and Independence score. 1 minute until starters and tip-off here in Harrison Gymnasium. This has been the Tank Connection pregame show of Labette County Lady Grizzly basketball. Looks like the national anthem is going to take place. Again, thank you for joining us for tonight's pregame show. Let's go ahead and step aside for 2 minutes, and when we come back, we will have the starters and tip-off. Starters about to be rattled off by the public address announcer below us, Randy Blackwell. Let's start with the visitors from Coffeyville Field Kinley High School. Starting tonight for the team wearing black uniforms is going to be number 1, a 5'5 junior, Kaylin Karen. Number 2, a 5'6 junior, Aaron Lopez. Number 5, a 5-foot-tall sophomore, Jessica Zimmerman. Number 20, a 5'7" senior, Brooklyn White. White had 12 points against us last time, and Lopez had 15. And the 5th and final starter for Coffeyville is number 24, a 5'7" senior, Taylor Karen. And starting for Labette County, the Lady Grizzlies, is number 13, a 5'5" junior, Millie Carnahan. Number 14, a 5'9" senior, Aubrey Boss. Number 21, a 5'9" senior, Madison Bevins. Number 23, a 5'8" senior, Landry O'Brien. Number 33, a 5'10" senior, Kinsley Boss. So again, for Labette County, it's Carnahan, Boss, Bevins, O'Brien, and Boss. So the 2 Boss sisters. And for Coffeyville, it's the Karen sisters, Jennings, White, Zimmerman, and Lopez. Head coach for Coffeyville is Tyler Coots, and for Labette County, Brianna Vollmer. Labette County going to be in home white uniforms, Coffeyville in road blacks. Tip-off, big game, 30 seconds, KLKC. Aubrey Boss and Taylor Karen toe-to-toe at the LC Grizzly paw. Referee tosses the pumpkin in the air, and it's won by Labette County. Possession number 1 to the Lady Grizzlies. Millie Carnahan has the ball in the near corner. Lady Grizzlies working the floor left to right. Coffeyville right to left, and Labette County turns it over on possession number 1 on an errant pass.
Yeah, and Coffeyville opened up exactly like we thought in that zone. Here come the Grizzlies, going to try to press them.
Coffeyville again moving right to left in black shirts. Labette County in white. Three-point shot for Coffeyville, misses strong. Rebound goes to Landry O'Brien.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick three-pointer. She was open, but I felt like they kind of hurried that a little bit, Coffeyville did, so we'll take that possession.
Good backdoor by Aubrey. Wide open kick out. Bevins three. No. Landry's there. Under the cup. Puts it up. Missed it short. Rebound Taylor Karen.
Yeah, O'Brien got a good rebound, good putback. Just didn't fall that time.
It's senior night here in Labette County. We will hear from all 7 of the Lady Grizzly seniors, some of them after this game and some at halftime of the boys. Coffeyville has the ball underneath. A little 2-point shot misses strong from Brooklyn White, and Labette County has it back. It's still 0-0.
Yeah, those first 2 possessions. Looks like, sorry about that, first 2 possessions look pretty good for the Grizzlies, I felt like. Pretty good movement, quick hands, and looks like a foul on Coffeyville.
It is the first on Coffeyville. Brooklyn White. Labette County with the basketball. They go inside the zone. Kick out. Carnahan. Nothing. Good dump down. Kinsley. Foul going up, and Kinsley will shoot 2.
Well, that looks familiar. The other night against Pittsburgh, we had 4, 5, maybe 6 shots right there inside the boss. And so, yeah, that's a good look. It's either a pretty easy basket or normally you can draw the foul.
Labette County's kind of figured out, you mentioned it, how to go against a 2-3 zone. They've been playing against it for about a month straight. So you're bound to just naturally, as a human being, adapt a little bit, let alone a basketball player with a great coach. Kinsley makes both free throws. It's 2-0 Grizzlies early. Little 2-pointer to tie the game, misses strong. Brooklyn White is there, and she's fouled, and Coffeyville earns a pair.
Yeah, and if the first 2 possessions of our press are an indicator of how tonight's going to go, we might not press long. Coffeyville doesn't seem to be too rattled at all by our pressure.
No. That's probably all they've practiced against for 2 weeks straight, to prepare for us, or at least this week. I exaggerated. And they're coached tremendously. And so I'm sure that they have spotted where we're going to go and trap and all those things. So
I don't think our press hurt them the first time much either. They've got some good ball handlers.
Yes, very, very talented team. White misses both free throws. Coffeyville gets a stop, and a long layup is made, and it's 2-2. Brooklyn White scores the layup.
Yeah.
They're quick.
They are quick. Got it, just kicked it out, got a little layup there, so we'll have to hustle back.
2-2 the score. Labette County back with the rock. Maddie Bevins' second 3 of the game is good.
Tell you what, I've been so impressed with how she's been from 3-point range all season.
Coffeyville throws over the press again. Athletic move, a 3-pointer for Karen at the top. No, crashing and failing is Coffeyville on the board. It goes to Labette County.
Okay, yeah, right now I kind of like the energy we're showing. Both teams are settling in, how games start out. But, yeah, really liking how we're looking, and it looks like we're going to rebound the ball too, which is important.
5-2 Labette County. 5:40 first quarter. Kinsley flashes, wide open. She'll pull, she'll hit.
Yeah, so here we go again. Now we got a little momentum here. 7-2, a double dribble, or a travel rather. So Labette County trying to get a little spunk here going. Maybe we can go on a little run and get up 8, 9, 10 here.
The only way that the winner of this game shares an SEK title with Fort Scott is if Fort Scott loses tonight to Independence. So there are SEK title implications technically, albeit slim. 7-2 Grizzlies with the ball after a NATO turnover. Landry, tough 2, misses. Rebound Carnahan, short corner, far side. Kick out Landry. Pulls the 3 down. Skip pass Aubrey. Boss drives by her sister. Floater good.
Tell you what, some of that credit goes to Carnahan. Every time you get a rebound or a steal like that, that's another possession. That's a big, big hustle.
Timeout, Coffeyville down 9-2 early, back in 30 seconds on KLKC. Coffeyville, fresh out of a Coach Tyler Coots timeout, down 9-2 to our Grizzlies here with 5 minutes left in the first period. Coffeyville gets on the backside of our defense and throws it away. They had a wide open look underneath the hoop with Zimmerman, but it was in and out of her hands.
Yeah, that was actually a really good play there by Coffeyville. It slipped our press and made a good bounce pass. It just a little hot and got through her hands. So fortunate there for Labette County.
Coffeyville has 3 SEK losses, so Coffeyville cannot share an SEK title. Only Labette County can if Fort Scott loses and we win. Dump down to Amory Baker, who played great a few nights ago, loses it. Landry O'Brien and Zimmerman bonk heads, and they're both kind of shaken up. Oh no, Landry very slow to get up and kind of limps back. Coffeyville throws it away. As my goodness, Landry and on the far side, that was Aaron Lopez, apologies, are both shaken up. Is Landry bleeding in the nose? I can't tell.
I don't know. They really did take a hit, though. She was knocked a little Lulu there for just a second.
Carnahan drives and...
Yeah. Tooth or something.
Yes. Stoppage of play. Landry was hit in the mouth. So I think Landry's mouth hit Lopez in the forehead. That hurts.
Yeah, it's at the very first, I thought Landry was kind of trying to draw like a charge or push.
Yeah.
And then she laid there for a second, and I thought, okay. And then for her not to just pop up and jet, I knew something wasn't good. So just an accidental deal where both players are hustling, just bam, just run into each other.
Landry gets tended to. Goodness, wow. I think everybody's okay. That just looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
Anna Cantrell comes in for O'Brien. Jaden Davis, Amory Baker, Aubrey Boss, and Millie Carnahan on the floor as well. Carnahan, a little jumper blocked out of bounds, or was it shot out of bounds?
The refs are talking about it.
Well,
okay.
It's going to Coffeyville, turnover Labette County. It's 9-2 Lady Grizzlies on senior night, packed house.
Coffeyville's got a little different approach to breaking the press. They don't put anybody in the middle. They just kind of spread you out on the edges.
Blocking foul called on Jaden Davis as Kaylin Karen got a little bit of room. Lady NATO flipped the ball inbound. Zimmerman, extra pass, Kaylin Karen, defended by Millie Carnahan. Karen drives with the left, near travel, has it stripped, and Coffeyville maintains. Underneath is White, open layup, yes.
Yeah, we just got a little over the top that time. Someone didn't stay home. Shouldn't be that wide open and empty down there.
White had 7 first quarter points against Labette County back on January 31st. Has 4 of their 4 already. Labette County, entry pass tipped by Karen, but they maintain. Now we throw it away. Right to left is Aaron Lopez. One-on-one, right-hander, good.
Yeah. You get sloppy against a team like Coffeyville, and they'll make you pay. It's 9-6 now. We have to tighten this thing down.
4-0 run for the Ville. Landry O'Brien still being tended to by assistant coach Heather Wilson. On the bench, or behind the bench rather. Millie Carnahan, corner pocket, short, and it's fought for and goes to Aubrey Boss. Throws it in bounds, intercepted. Right to left is Zimmerman. Coffeyville across the paint. White tracks it down short corner. She'll drive, kick out, three-point shot for the tie. Good from Kaylin Karen.
Yeah, basketball's a game of feel, and Coffeyville's got it kind of buzzing right now. So Labette County's going to have to try to cool this down here.
Landry O'Brien set to check back in, still grabbing the gum in her mouth, like her body part, the gum, not like bubble gum, as that's right where she was hit. And Labette County throws it away on this possession.
Yeah, we've been super sloppy the last 2 or 3 possessions, so hopefully Landry can get in here and help us settle back down.
5 on the floor, Kinsley Boss, Landry O'Brien, Amory Baker, Maddie Bevins, Millie Carnahan. Coffeyville with it, near turnover. They maintain. Karen, little 7-footer goes. It's an 9-0 Coffeyville run.
Yeah, credit Coffeyville. They're taking it to us right now, so we're going to have to respond here.
Labette County flirting with another turnover, and they do. Karen holds the ball. Coffeyville quick and good under control, but Landry steals it. O'Brien under the rim, traveled prior to shooting it. Turnover.
Yeah, a good hustle, though, by her and Millie. You know, you can just tell when she's upset about a turnover maybe on this end, and she's bound and determined to get it back, and she almost always does. So, super effort there. That's the kind of effort we need all night here.
11-9 Coffeyville. Minute 40, first quarter. Taylor Karen defended by 2 Lady Grizzlies. Now Karen breaks the black-colored timeline. She's in prison. Reverses the newly checked-in Kiara Jennings, the 6th man for Coffeyville, in the game. They go inside. Short corner. Now at the top, Karen back with the ball. Labette County bearing down defensively. Skip pass to Lopez. She drives, travels, turnover Coffeyville.
Yeah.
Oh, a jump ball. Oh, he called a jump. And it'll stay with Coffeyville.
That was a travel first, but I guess either way. Don't get them all.
Nadeau to throw it in under their own rim. In the middle of a 9-0 run. 1 minute, 10 seconds left, first quarter. Deep, deep three is missed. White is there. Her right-hander's no good, but she's hacked and fouled. She hurt us a lot at Coffeyville, did Brooklyn White.
Yeah, and we've done a pretty good job, in my opinion, of getting the first rebound and not giving them another opportunity. So that time she got the rebound and got another chance and drew the foul.
First free throw no good for Brooklyn White. She'll have another crack at it here. Amory Baker checks out. Millie Carnahan back in. Second free throw for White is a swish, and Coffeyville leads by 3. Coffeyville playing for something as well. I was talking to their radio announcer, Matt Jordan, and he was basically saying if Coffeyville wins, they host on Wednesday. If they lose, they travel. Maddie Bevins misses a 3, and it goes out of bounds off Labette County. Nobody touched it. I think that's the right call, to be honest with you. As Labette County fans don't like it, but we had a pretty spanking good angle on that, and I don't think that Coffeyville ever touched it.
Yeah, I think they probably got it right. Both refs are right here together and agreed, so here we go.
Coffeyville.
We need a stop here.
They're throwing those long rainbow passes just way over our press successfully. Lady Nadeau punch a hole in the defense, nearly turn it over. Karen adjusts, and she's fouled going up.
Yeah, they're penetrating and getting inside on us, and you get that close to the basket, you either just go straight up and let them really make it, or you try to contest it and probably get called for the foul.
First free throw for Karen Strong, no. She'll get another. 30 seconds, first quarter. Second for Karen. No. Rebound, Landry O'Brien. Wastes no time. Gets by 2 black jerseys. Left to right. Gets by another. To the cup. Good.
Gosh, I'll tell you what, if you're not going to stop her, she'll go all the way. So, neat. Oh, that
Landry.
was good, too.
Oh, they don't call a foul. Oh, boy. I thought that was going to be a block on Landry, but she turned over Kaylin Karen. Coffeyville commits another.
Yeah, you see our senior try to step up and take things over when she feels like we're kind of in a pinch. So, need all 5 Grizzlies to get together here.
18 seconds left in the first quarter. Coffeyville 12, Labette County 11. Ball goes in, turnover, thrown into a quadruple team. Lopez, quick, jump stops right circle, kicks it out. Wide open three for Kiara Jennings, misses. Rebound Coffeyville. Jennings, another wide open three, miss at the buzzer. And at the end of one, it's Coffeyville 12, Labette County 11. Coffeyville on a 10-2 run to close out the quarter. Back in 1 minute from Altamont.
My name is Bria and I'm a pharmacist at Bowen Pharmacy. I'm here today to tell you about one of our patient programs, Meds to Beds. Bowen Pharmacy South is located in the medical office building at Labette Health. Our staff works closely with the doctors, nurses, and social care workers to ensure that your transition out of the hospital is an easier and more convenient experience for you and your loved ones. If you are having inpatient or outpatient surgery, we will get your medications directly from your doctor and deliver them right to your hospital bed. If you are having a baby, we will get your medications or anything else that you may need to get your family home without the hassle of making several stops along the way. Whether you're here for a few hours or a few days, we are here at Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South to help get you well without any interruption in transition of care. Just ask for Meds to Beds. At Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South, we are here for you today and we are here for you tomorrow.
Welcome back, Grizzly fans and or basketball fans. Is at this time of year, a lot of coaches that have the night off watch games on YouTube from around the area or of potential sub-state opponents. So we welcome any and all viewers or listeners tonight. Labette County down 12-11 to Coffeyville here to start the second quarter. Labette County misses a three and it goes off of us, so Coffeyville has it back with a 1-point lead. Landry nearly turns over Coffeyville, who double dribbles and turns it over.
Yeah, we'll take that. That's one of the first times we kind of created a turnover off that press, so hopefully there'll be more to come with that.
Ball goes into Anna Cantrell. Clock drips under 7:40 left in the first half. Aubrey Boss in the middle of the 2-3 zone, looks for a friend, throws it away again. Coffeyville's hurt us. Landry's hurt them, and she's fouled, and Landry will shoot two. Landry got a steal and got to the cup and was fouled by Karen.
Yeah, Aubrey Boss. I mean, she'll be the first to tell you that wasn't a good pass. That's not like her. You really can't, against this flooded zone where it's protected, you can't get panicky and just throw it in there.
First free throw for Landry is good and ties the game at 12 with 7:30 left in the first half. Two bigs come in for Labette County. Amory Baker and Jaden Davis replace Kaylin McCoy and Aubrey Boss. Landry's second, good. Labette County has a lead. Coffeyville wastes no time, quick. White throws out of a trap. Long floater from Lopez, misses. Rebound Jaden Davis.
Yeah, I felt like our press was effective again right there.
Landry O'Brien, right wing, jump stops, avoids the travel. Her whip inside is deflected by Taylor Karen.
Yeah, I got to mention something here too. I'll tell you, Coffeyville's defense is quick. I mean, they're moving it. A lot of these looks like we're making bad passes sometimes, but they're quick to jump to the ball.
Kaylee Eberhardt in the game, another senior that we will hear from post-game for Labette County, one of our 7 senior girls.
You know, we were talking there during the timeout. Looks like Coffeyville plays mostly about 7 girls, so, you know, if they can get a couple in foul trouble, it could possibly be an issue for them.
Labette County can wear teams down if they're not careful. Landry O'Brien with the ball, gets right where she wants, finds Jaden Davis, who scores. Good look.
Yeah, what a great pass, and for Jaden to see that pass that close and put it up, that was really well played by both girls.
Coffeyville throws it away, right in the arms of Amory Baker. Landry sees blood, sees Millie, sees the score.
This is where we play our best ball. Coach Coots knows it and gets a timeout right now.
Labette County responds with a 6-0 run of their own to start the second quarter. It's Labette County 17, Coffeyville 12. Let's go ahead and take another 30-second break on KLKC.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Coffeyville has had a little bit more trouble of late breaking our press, but they do here. Bad pass across the paint is somehow still collected by Coffeyville, and an up and under is missed by Jennings.
Yeah, that's the third or fourth time overall that press has been pretty effective. Here comes Carnahan with the three.
Missed it strong. Amory Baker's there. Throws out of a double, and it's out off Coffeyville. Labette County keeps up by 5. 6 minutes until halftime.
Yeah, I'd like to see Amory. I know it was kind of congested in there, but if you can't get the pass out, just try to make a move to the basket and go up with it if you can.
Baker throws to Carnahan, gets White to bite, and an offensive foul called on Millie Carnahan.
Yeah, I saw her arm extend like that. That's a good call. Tell you, White's quick. I thought Millie had her beat on the baseline. She closed it off.
Coffeyville throws ahead. Near travel by Karen. She'll dribble out of prison all the way to the paint. Little floater misses. Jaden Davis soars in and grabs the board. Keeley good in the game for Labette County as well. Landry on the bench. Baker underneath. Triple team stripped out off of Karen. Labette County keeps.
That's better. That could have been called a foul. I like that. Maybe Amory normally doesn't take the ball down like that. She went down to her waist with it. So Coffeyville collapses quick around the ball. If you get it inside, you're going to have to go up quick with it.
Looking inside is Labette County. Jaden Davis posting up hard in perfect position. We throw it to her. She'll spin, fire, and miss. Out of bounds off of Karen yet again. And Labette County gets another try.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a little quick by Jaden, but she's inside. I'm good with that. Turn and take that shot when you're 2 foot away.
Set play for Carnahan, but closed out well. She'll settle for a jumper and score.
Very, very well played. That was good when it left her hand.
Labette County up 7 in the blink of an eye. A game of runs to start this one. Jaden Davis deflects a pass out of bounds. Coffeyville has a half-court set here.
Yeah, the Grizzlies are getting some really good minutes here out of some extra players. Coach Vollmer's been rotating some girls in, and so been real effective so far.
Ball goes in for Coffeyville. Karen collects her dribble. Jaden Davis deflects a pass. It might have been touched. No backcourt is called. Oh boy, Coach Coots was prepared for the whistle. Left wing, Taylor Karen holds it in the right portion of her hip, dribbles between her legs, throws off far side. One more, Lopez back inside Karen. Good play, scores it.
Yeah, that was good ball movement by Coffeyville. Good play, good execution. They deserve that.
Their first bucket of the second quarter comes with 4:49 on the clock. Aubrey Boss, open short corner, dumped down, deflected. Baker collects. High shot misses, rebound Coffeyville.
Not bad though. Baker made a good turn. Shot went a little hot, a little high, but yeah, she needs to take that.
Taylor Karen, probably their best player. Wide open three, right wing, misses. Rebound fought for. Taylor Karen has it. Backs down Boss and one. What a shot.
Yeah.
She's good.
Yeah. Felt like we had a chance to shut that possession down, and Coffeyville stayed with it and potentially gets the and one here.
19-16. Karen misses the free throw. Coffeyville 1 for 7 from the free throw line. Inside pass, another deflected, stolen. Lopez, bad pass, turnover Coffeyville. Oh, it was deflected. I'm bad. I should have saw that. Never mind. No, it wasn't. Labette County ball. I didn't think it was.
I'm wondering if Landry's not getting attended to or something. She hadn't been out there for a while. And the group's played as well as expected. Another point guard has to step up, so they've done a nice job filling for that.
Can't quite tell. Isaiah, can you see Landry on the bench over there? I can't see from this angle. She might be. Anna Cantrell, set play, Keeley good, corner, nothing. Anna, back to Keeley, she's good for one a game. Missed it short, rebound tipped out to Lopez.
Yeah, she is a good shooter. I'm glad she took that shot.
Coffeyville in the corner. Drive, spin, Karen, no. Rebound, Jaden Davis. Labette County up 19-16, 3:30 first half. Landry O'Brien not on the bench. Certainly hope not showing concussion symptoms. Certainly hope that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she bonked heads earlier in the game if you're just joining us. Not a great call by the official. I agree with Taylor Karen. He didn't know what to do.
You can tell when their arm barely comes out. Normally they point real hard with a firm, straight, stiff arm. His quivered 2 or 3 times, and they kind of went to 90 degrees with it.
As the ball was deflected, Maddie Bevins open for 3, misses it. Rebound, Brooklyn White. So after a bit of crazy sequence, it's Labette County 19, Coffeyville 16, and Coffeyville has the ball. A game of runs here in a game that determines sub-state seeding. Taylor Karen off a screen, denies the 3, catches it back, right elbow, drives on Cantrell, good defense by Anna, up and under for Karen, misses. Jaden Davis has been a monster on the glass tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Good team defense there, good pass by Carnahan.
Ball goes out of bounds off Labette County in transition, a little layup missed for the Grizzlies.
Sometimes that little 3 or 4 foot bunny's a hard shot.
Yeah.
Seems like it's just a short little poof shot like that, but it's just so delicate and yet so hard.
Long pass for Coffeyville goes out of bounds. Turnover, NATO. Labette County's press has hurt them in a decent amount tonight.
It really has, and it didn't at all the first quarter. It's funny how we've kind of found our rhythm with it, I guess.
2:30 first half. Labette County gets inside the zone successfully, but a flat shot misses from Kinsley. Steal by Coffeyville. Another. Each team has had their fair share. Swerve move by Jennings and one.
Yeah, Coach Vollmer's not happy with something, but, I see in front of me 2 pretty balanced teams here, 2 good teams.
Without Landry, she's our best player, and without her, we're much, much different. Should be without your best player. But without Landry, that definitely makes us even, if that makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
With Coffeyville.
And oftentimes, it's funny how teams are. If they know a player's out, the rest step up. So,
if you
we'll
are
see
just
how we respond here.
Timeout, Coach Vollmer. She wants a full. We'll keep it here. If you are just joining us, Landry O'Brien, I'll just say bonked heads with Aaron Lopez, a Coffeyville player, earlier in the game. Both of them laid there on the ground for maybe 3-4 seconds and then kind of slowly gimped their way, holding different parts of their head while getting back to play offense and defense. And so Landry went out of the game, came back in, and now she's back out, which typically can be a negative sign because that means maybe there were symptoms or she was still – I'm sure she's fine, and we'll certainly pray for that. But Labette County might be without her till halftime. Who knows? We'd like to thank a few sponsors for allowing our broadcast to take place. Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, O'Brien Ready Mix, Vollmer Cement Finishing, as well as Brown's Mechanical and Plumbing. Brown's Mechanical and Plumbing Services is here to help with all your HVAC and small plumbing needs. Proudly serving Altamont, Parsons, Cherryvale, Oswego, and everywhere in between. Call Nathan today at 620-778-6817. That's 778-6817, Brown's Mechanical and Plumbing. Labette County gets caught traveling here, fresh out of a Coach Vollmer timeout, still no Landry O'Brien. Jack Leake III with you alongside my father, Jack Leake. Coffeyville's got to get across half court here in a moment. Taylor Karen's got to move. And they throw it ahead to Kaylin Karen. She'll shoot a floater that misses. Strong rebound, Boss.
Yeah, our defense did such a nice job. When she picked up her dribble on that press, they just sagged back.
Deep two for Jaden Davis, goes down and gets a high five from Aubrey Boss. A deep two from Jaden.
Nice right there. That was a 14-foot shot or so by Jaden. Very well done.
Hook pass for Coffeyville is in the hands of Jaden Davis. She has been great tonight.
She sure has.
A minute 20 left in the half. Labette County up by 2. Kinsley Boss, duck down Davis, missed it, and claps her hands together. She knows she coulda, shoulda had that one.
That was a nice sequence by several of our girls right there with ball movement. Well done there.
1 minute left until half. Labette County up by 2. Kick to the corner, Brooklyn White. White drives, little floater misses off the side of the backboard. She could have kept going, nobody stopped her. Millie Carnahan left to right. Nobody stops her except for Karen now. Cantrell drives, fouled, and Anna